Yeah, we'll probably end up had to go to 178 tomorrow.
Yeah.
Or electric kettle not working. You usually have a light right here that comes on.
I use the kettle.
Huh?
Um, I use the boiling pot.
Yeah.
Boiling
But
kettle.
this was so convenient, you know? So what do you call the dish that you're gonna make tonight? Is there a name for it or no?
It's I forget because since I put that pineapple, I call that hamonado.
Hamonado? And it's right here, right? This is the pig's leg, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it also says it's a
Pigs.
pork. Well,
Knuck-
of course,
Pigs
everybody knows.
knuckle.
Pig's knuckles. Yeah. And what she's going to do is, it's really good. It's sweet and sour sauce, right? Yeah, she cooks it in a sweet and sour sauce.
I will boil first. Remove some of the fat.
Yeah, she'll boil it first, like she just said. But check this out, man. Do I, oh, wrong way. Do I look all professional or what?
Looks funny.
Why does it look funny? Well,
Big, that big.
well, yeah, it does have, yeah, I agree with that. It does have a big top to it. Kind of looks big. Oh, well.
But big nozzle. This is the boiling.
I know that. A tea kettle. Yeah, it's shit the bed. Oh, well. Life goes on. I wonder what is it? How old is this?
I think it's more than a year already.
Alright, yeah, well. Gotta expect things nowadays are not meant for to last forever, you know. It's called living in the moment, I guess. I don't know, but oh well. The other one we had before this one, it started leaking down here, right? Yeah, it started leaking at the bottom. Oh well, no sense in dwelling on it, right?
Oh no.
Let me see. Let me. I wonder if she knows we got the TV on. I don't think she does. So I got this on mode. I'll keep it in auto. One's at 75 degrees. Leave that on. We got a lot of sound effects and light effects going on outside. Lightning and thundering. And Mucky is kind of like, oh. So, there goes another one. Another one bites the dust. I mean, we got our money. How much did that cost us? Yeah, I don't remember either. You got to carry your mic around, Miles. This is your mic. You got to carry it around with you. You got to look important. You got to look like you're a professional. That's what we're all about on this channel, being professional. Isn't that right, Miles?
Let's put in there.
Well, actually, I put it up here because a lot of people, they're not complaining, just saying, hey, Miles, you can barely hear you. And everybody knows Miles is not a very loud speaker, so I just put it down and hopefully it picks it up. So how long does this usually take to cook?
I don't know because this is big. Maybe it takes more than an hour.
More than an hour, that's fine. It's 15, 13.
I want it so. Okay.
Yeah, we even got the dog's food out already. So we'll see how this works out. We'll see. You even got this little thing here. That's a next. I mean, I can take it off. Or I can, yeah, just take it off. See what's. Hold that camera real quick. Don't drop the camera, please. You like it better just like that? Or Miles doesn't care. It's like, well, whatever. There. Looks funny though, don't it? Huh?
Yeah. Put it lower, lower, lower.
Well, no, you gotta have it. You have to have it up because you, like I said, it gets your. Hopefully, in theory, it picks up your voice. You're very hard to record because your voice is so low, you know. Yeah, it's been raining all afternoon. I ain't complaining, man. I am not complaining. It kind of feels good. Right now it's 82 degrees and 74% humidity. Of course, you know, with the rain, you're going to get humidity or moisture in the air. It feels pretty good out here. Feels really good. That's a damp day in Badak. That's all right, I don't care.
Do you want one?
Yes, please. Miles will make some coffee. So now, from now on, we definitely got to keep that thermos filled up.
Yeah.
You know?
Make it sure full. You make it full at night time and
Yeah.
during after dinner, and then in the next day you use that for at least this is 3 liters.
Huh?
3 liters.
That's 3 liters?
Yeah. 3 liters.
Just be careful. See, that's one thing if we ever decide to get another stove, or, you know, I would get a Ford burner. The 2 burners with this plate's a waste of time. They say, oh, it's for warming. No, it's not. Watch your hand. Your hand was
this
right
is
near the
for
fire.
warmer.
No, it's not. I put things on there, Miles, and turned it on, and all of a sudden I was doing something. I look in the water. One time I put water in. I'll give you that story. I put something on there, a thing of water, thinking it was going to keep it warm. No, it was spaghetti sauce, and I turned it on just for warm, and the spaghetti sauce started boiling. So it's not a warmer; it's a cooker. Just in case, I don't understand. You lose gas. You run out of gas. You know,
Or
propane.
you cook here for the first time in high fire, and this is for the continued cooking.
I guess. But like I'm going to stick with the theory is if you're cooking and you run out of propane, you can throw it on that hot plate right there and finish it off. That's what I'm going with. Sound good to you?
Okay.
That's what I'm going with. So how was your nap?
It's good enough.
A good nap?
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Yeah, I didn't get to sleep. What time I get to sleep? Midnight?
12:30.
Yeah.
At the time you go back to sleep, it's the time that I woke up.
Yeah, Mucky decided that, well, we had the light and the sound effects last night, and Mucky was freaking out. He wanted out of the bedroom. I let him out. 2 seconds later, he wanted back in the bedroom. I let him in, and then I laid there, and I couldn't fall back to sleep, so I went into the office and I watched a little TV in there.
Yeah, that's why I know what's the time the electric
Oh, yeah,
out and then the electric back.
Yeah,
It's
that's
1:14 in the morning, and back the electricity back is 2:26.
yeah, that's right. We also like at 1:40 a.m. we had a brownout. You know, I fell asleep right before the power went out.
Yeah.
Okay, no, right after the power went out, maybe 5 minutes later, I fell asleep. You know? I opened, you know, I just felt, I said, I'm going to sleep. Yeah, but it's been a nice day, man. A really nice day. It's kind of like, I know the temperature says 82 degrees, but it feels good, man. I'm telling you, it feels good. Let me see something here. Get some air flowing in here. Yeah, turn these. And I notice here, man, and it might be in the States too, because everything's made very cheaply. Fans don't last very long either. You notice that, Myles? Fans, they don't last very long.
Yeah. Chinese.
China. Why are you blaming the Chinese, man?
Yeah,
Don't be hating on the Chinese.
you buy the shark, you buy the Philips, those are, it will last a little bit longer. Good. Garbage. Those are garbage.
Which TVs are made in Taiwan and Japan? Sanyo?
They said also this TCL, the one in there.
I don't think that one in there is made in China. Well, no, I shouldn't say. I don't know, Myles. That TV, our TV we got in our bedroom sucks. That's the one you'll be watching.
Huawei.
Yeah. No, Huawei is Chinese.
Yeah.
But
Huawei.
we'll be watching TV. I think I told you all before. All right, we'll be watching YouTube, and all of a sudden, it had happened twice to us. I'm like, ooh. Where the TV will go, the screen will go blank. Then all of a sudden it'll come back on, and it'll be like on Hulu with another show or movie. It's weird. No, I don't think it's any kind of spirits or anything like that. I just think that the programming of it's a piece of garbage. That's how I think about that. I don't think it has anything to do with spirits. So how long are you going to boil this until you render all the crap out of it?
It's okay.
It's okay now? Yeah. Oh,
Excuse me.
slow down, Miss Myles. Slow down. I moved. Just be careful. If you want me to do it, I'll do it. Now what are you going to do with that water? Just pour it down the drain?
No.
Yeah, yeah, that's good. So there it is, she boiled it off. Not completely cooked it, just boiled it.
Yeah, just to blanch it.
Yeah, blanched it, she blanched it. You know blanch? You know a blanch?
Blanch it.
All right, man. I'll wait until she starts the process of the cooking of it, and I'll let you watch. Talk to you in a little bit. Sorry about that, folks. Myles already put a small red onion in there, and garlic, right?
Yeah.
Add some garlic, and of course salt, and not salt, but pepper. Any salt? Myles? Any
Salt later.
Oh, okay, you salt it
Because
later.
I use the soy sauce first.
Okay. Yeah, so that's, you don't use salt. She waits the last minute for salt, but she got
Yeah. Just make it
the red
taste.
onion and garlic with pepper. Now we'll all sit back and watch the magic happen. Right, Myles?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It's,
You know what we should do? Hire us a cameraman. pay him pay him like 200
Why don't
pesos
you-
a day,
You have to
and
step.
and all he does is video. That sounds like an idea. Employ somebody that has somewhat of an idea what they're doing. I wouldn't do that, man. It's crazy. I'm not a YouTube sensation yet, right? I got a long, long way to go.
Just fry this one.
Yeah, you
And
brown
that-
it.
Put that one in butter and soy sauce. Cover. Start.
Now I'll come to what's the redness? I noticed it got like a redness to it.
I add some of the tomato. Your tomato.
Some of the ketchup. Okay. No, that's it.
But I think I can. Can I use this one?
What's this
This
one?
one. I don't want it to.
That's not ketchup. That's tomato sauce.
Yeah. Can I?
I don't know. It's your creation, not mine.
This is spicy. Remember this one?
No, that's the one we have for the
No.
the stuffed cabbage. Yes, it is.
No.
No,
This is the spicy.
is it spicy?
Yeah. Yeah. The one you used before. You said avoid.
No, it had like an over seasoning taste to it. That was my tongue. That's the only ketchup we got. We got another bottle.
Yeah.
Okay. I would use this first, and then put that in there. That's. I think you can do it. It's your dish, not mine. So now she's gonna brown everything. Get that nice and brown, and then we'll go from there. All right, man, I'll talk to you in a little bit. All right, she got the onions and the garlic. She cooked them for a few minutes, and now she throws in the pig meat, knuckles. I'm sorry, the pig knuckle. Then she puts in some soy sauce.
And then I will add the what?
What's that? Bay leaves.
Bay leaves and the black pepper.
All right, bay leaves and black pepper. Oh, careful. Then she throws in there about a cup of water.
Not only.
Huh?
I add some more.
Yeah. She put about a cup of water in there.
Yeah.
Now, what do you do? That just let it like steam and cook,
Yeah.
Oh.
Simmer.
simmer. For how long?
I don't know.
You don't know.
It's more than
Myles
an
doesn't
hour.
measure. She doesn't time anything. She goes by the feel and the look.
Because every time when I cook, there are big knuckles, small.
Yeah.
So I know. I only guessing the time is more than an hour.
But you want to know something? Every person I met that got cooking skills, they're the same way. I say, well, how much sugar should I put? Like my sister, with her spaghetti sauce, which is freaking awesome. My sister Dina. I say, well, how much sugar? She says, oh, a handful. I said, and she goes, and put an onion in there. I said, well, how much onion? She goes, oh, about a medium to a large. Yeah, I mean, people with been cooking for a while. They know, man. They know.
You can, if you always cook that, you know how much the quantity or you are going to add.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then she adds a. You don't wait for that, or you just put it in now.
Just put this one.
Whenever you feel like putting it in, you put it in.
I just put this one.
Oh yeah. She found a bottle, like a quarter of a. She found a ketchup bottle with about a quarter of it left, so she just put a little water in it, and she mixed it up and she poured it in there. She says, I ain't gonna waste that. So it was in the refrigerator behind stuff, so she just used it. And now you just let it simmer.
Yeah. Simmer. Continuous cooking until soft. And then when it already a little bit soft, I will add the
Oh, pineapples. Yeah,
pineapple.
Myles got some fresh pineapple today.
We'll add the
She got a pineapple and she got it cut up.
pineapple.
So what she said, if my understanding is right, you cook it until the meat becomes soft.
Yeah.
All you cooking experts would know what I'm talking about. Till it's soft, and then you add the pineapples. Myles.
Yeah. Because if you add at the same time, the long the longer you cook the meat, because this is sour, it will make the meat tough.
Tough?
Yeah.
Because of the acid in it?
And, yeah.
Yeah. She makes it sound easy. She makes it sound simple, man, but when you try it on yourself, you're like, okay. All right, man, I'll get back to you in a little bit. Hey, before I forget, for food for thought, she started cooking it with heat and everything like that, and with everything, all the ingredients added. She started at 335, so you can all roughly gauge how long it took to bring it to the point where she adds the pineapples. Now, how long do you let the pineapples cook for?
Until the pineapple will get soft also.
Pineapples get soft? Oh, okay. I'm trying to keep this microphone as close to her as I possibly can. She don't like wearing the microphone when she's cooking, like I have here on my hair. She doesn't like wearing it, which is, it's her thing. I don't care. All right, man, I'll get back. All right, folks, I'm going to give you a live update of the creation of Myles' pork knuckles. Look at that. And I'll tell you, it smells awesome, Myles. Awesome.
I add the
Pineapple, she had the, I'm sorry, I didn't even know it, man. I was chilling out. Look at that. That is the food of Filipino love. Am I right, Myles?
Yeah.
That is the food of love right there. Yeah, I put a different sponge head on it. The other one was kind of large, and Myles was like, no. I'm just trying to pick up like I said, man, it's not a bad thing. Myles just speaks very low. Believe me, you don't want to piss her off though, right, Myles?
Yeah, I don't know why if I speak very loud, kind of like I feel something that I argued someone to someone or angry.
I think I can count on one hand in the past 5.5 years that me and you I think it was once. And that's when we were on lockdown and we were getting on each other's nerves. That's the only time me and you ever really had an argument. And I can't even remember what it was.
No, I mean when I talk so loud. If I talk so loud, just like I get angry or argue with someone.
Excuse me. Yeah, I never. We had actually it was an argument. I forget what it was. It was during lockdown, man. And I think we just started getting cabin fever, and it was just like, oh, you know. I only been here for like 2 months, and all of a sudden, they did the lockdown thing. And I was like, man. I mean, they were in a, it was bad. The lockdown here, man. It was tough, wasn't it? People would
But sometimes it's,
people would step out their yard, and the police or whoever would catch them, and they give them a ticket. Remember that one lady?
ticket and punishment.
What was the punishment?
It's cleaning.
Huh?
Cleaning the road.
Yeah.
Sweeping the road.
Oh, I did. Yeah. It was like, God damn. Then you had to get did you have to get like a hall pass if you had to go to the market? Then we had to go to barangay officials and get some type of pass or something like that. I can't remember. It's all blur.
You remember that before there are checkpoints and you passing by, they will give you that pass.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. But see, they kind of turned the blind eye with me and Myles, especially after. No, was it when you got hurt? No, before then when I was.
Before that.
Yeah, we could. They kind of said, okay, you both can go to the market. We were seniors, you know, and they kind of let us go to the market together. But we didn't go there to socialize. We got what we needed and we left. Remember, the both of us went a couple times together. Mm-hmm. It wasn't all the time. I think it was a couple times they let us go together. Because if I went by myself, man, let's be real, I'd have been useless. But there is no. I remember when Myles, she had a surgery on her neck where they found that large mass growing inside of her neck. All right, and Myles, the doctor says, don't be lifting anything, blah blah, you know, the normal stuff. So I would go by I would go by myself to the market, and Myles would give me a note. I walk up to one of the vendors, I hand them a note, and they'd look at it. Okay, you know, they were cool. And then the vegetable people is Myles would text them, say, hey, I need this, you know, gave them a list. And when I got there, all I had to do was pay for it. And I always gave them a tip. The lady would text Myles, Poe gave me a tip, you know, remember? When I would give her I'm talking about the vegetable people. If it was funny, I go there with list night. I go, here you go. I know, it's stupid. Yeah, so that's the update on the pork knuckles. It smells awesome, man. It does. It smells really good.
I don't know if the taste is.
Well, be careful, please. It's boiling.
Good for the rice.
Good for the rice? Okay. All right, man. I'll get back to you when it's done. And we got it all plated out. I'll talk to you in a little bit. Well, what was it? 5:10?
Yeah.
Yeah, roughly around 17:10, 5:10 p.m. It was done. Myles let it sit for a little bit, let it cool down, let it rest. But it's done, man. Yeah, I like my vegetables. I got some of the meat with the pineapple, green beans, and the rice. Myles, same thing. She got her whatever that is. I have no idea what that is.
This is sweet potato leaves.
Sweet potato leaves? All right. We're getting ready to eat. So I'm going to go ahead and feed my face.
Yeah.
Hopefully you got a rough idea how it's made. It's good. I have had it in the past. So I'm going to go ahead and feed my face. I'll let you all go.
Feed my face.
So always remember, live life on your terms. Don't care what anybody else thinks. And I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. Take it easy.
Take it easy.